How is it going today, Loyalists? My name's Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
Welcome back. Today we have 10 unusual things banned by the government.
Guys, it's just a hiccup, so it's probably going to happen for a long time after this video. And I want to know this one, just for educational purposes.
Just for educational purposes.
I just want to see it.
Yeah, so let's dive
just in case I do one of these things. So.
Never. She's not about that life. Let's dive on in.
Alright. Gosh.
There are some things that can be dangerous if brought into the country, while there are others that seem totally harmless.
They thought those were like seeing people, surveilling people.
Yeah,
Lady
what?
Gaga.
She's banned?
Lady Gaga found herself banned from the country of China in June 2016 after she met with the Dalai Lama to discuss yoga, mental health, and other positive
Why was
topics.
she banned though?
The Dalai Lama has been living in exile out of China since 1959 because the government sees him as a threat to overthrow the country in order to run a theocratic government. However, Lady Gaga knew what she was doing with her meeting, and subsequently her music and any mention of the musician has been wiped out from the country.
What? China?
Wow.
China's
the ranks of other banned musicians like Maroon 5, Bjork, and Oasis.
They ban everybody.
Wow, yeah, I know.
Jeez, I can't
Social media is banned, I believe that.
Yeah.
In February of 2016, thousands of citizens in Uganda found themselves unable to access any of their social media accounts due to a new ban that was implemented by the country's government. Because social media is seen as being used to rally and sway people's votes, the government wanted to avoid riots and violence by restricting access to a venue where the people could interact and talk. This was all during the election of President Yoweri Museveni, who has been president of Uganda since January 1986. And recently won his 5th term.
Okay.
How long is a term?
2016, Uganda's social media access is still...
They ain't got no Netflix, nothing?
Dang, that sucks.
Jasmine's been banned.
To ban the flower, but after the Tunisian Jasmine revolution that spoke out against President Zayn al-Abidine,
I have no parts of this.
The country of China panicked. Their own citizens started to get inspired from the Jasmine Revolution, and gatherings started in the country. To combat this, China banned the word jasmine from being used in communications in text and social media.
Are we not going to China anytime soon?
Poems or songs written about the flower were also banned. And then the flower itself was banned.
So I can't even text you.
Impact on the flower.
You can't even go to China, Jasmine.
They use jasmine as their staple flower. Reincarnation.
You can't even pause. Pause. You can't even go to China because her name is banned, bro.
And it's like it's not like my name is spelled a different way. Like no, it's spelled the same way as the flower. So it's like I can't go. I can't go.
Been officially banned.
Like if you were to text me, you'd be like, hey, you person. Come meet me over here.
Bro, I can't even say a name in public.
Yeah, you can't even say that. You gotta be like, oh.
Courtney. It's an insider. You guys get it later.
Okay.
Let's dive on in.
I don't like you.
Not only are jasmine flowers banned in China, but also is reincarnation. Because of the officials of communist China being atheists, there really isn't any sense in making a ban on spiritual rebirth, but it exists anyway. With government permission, you can't be reborn into your next life. The ban was created to affect the Tibetan Buddhist population, and also to create a way for China to control the next Dalai Lama.
Wow.
How do y'all do that?
I don't know why.
In 2004, due to growing concerns about food safety, the government of Denmark made the decision to ban all fortified foods in their country. This includes Ovaltine, Shreddies, and Horlicks. Technically, Marmite is also on this list, but there was a recent lift of the ban of the yeast bread, and now it's only illegal to advertise Marmite. Given the irony of bananas that have extra vitamins and minerals, many citizens of Denmark have to depend on clever smuggling or hoping their favorite stores
gotta have their fortified foods. They smuggling.
Yeah,
I got the stupid.
Sodomy.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I would think so.
To regulate what people do in their bedrooms and private lives. 14 states in the United States of America have sodomy laws that ensure the act is banned. The law is an attack on the homosexual community as well as the sexually
we still got things we gotta do over here in the United States.
Some states have lifted
I already know that
states like Alabama, Florida, Idaho, Kansas.
I say let them do what they want to do.
Okay. North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Texas.
Because to me, it's like how's it affecting you what they're doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
I never understood that.
In the future.
Okay.
Valentine's Day.
What?
Wow.
Valentine's Day is already a pretty controversial holiday, as it is, since it promotes the idea that everyone should have a boyfriend, girlfriend, or spouse.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, that's
Valentine's Day is more of a bother than something to enjoy. But several countries like Pakistan, India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Iran, and Saudi Arabia ban Valentine's Day.
India?
They believe the holiday promotes immoral activities such as drinking alcohol and having casual
I can see why.
sex.
Yeah, it's very strict in India.
Clothes. This might seem like
that one is funny.
ban, but the Russian government believes they can reduce their teen suicide rate by banning emo clothing. In 2008, the Russian government enacted a legislation called Government Strategy for Spiritual and Ethical Education, which was created to outline the things that
without
teens
these
could
clothes.
and it mentions that emo clothing
as humans, we still have a long way to go.
Jesus. Culture was a threat to national stability.
I don't understand.
Ironically, emo music was not a part of that ban.
Oh, so you can still listen to it though.
Furbies,
I remember that. Surveillance in the eyes.
Furby was a hit toy among kids in the late 1990s and early 2000s.
Awesome, I wanted one.
The little creature had big eyes, it could see you, and it could talk to you.
It do kind of look like a robot in the eyes.
The United States government had their fears of possible espionage from the toy, especially since it mimics the speech of its owner. So it banned Furby from the National Security Administration, the Pentagon, and the Norfolk Naval Shipyard. Furby is pretty much banned anywhere that sensitive information about national security and government secrets are discussed.
Yeah, you see little
cars.
Little Furby, that's what I was saying.
Cars are banned?
It should be of no surprise that North Korea has banned a common practice that is all over the world.
So what
Unless you're a government officer, you are not allowed to drive a car. You can only take public transit. And if you are one of the rare and lucky ones to get access to a car to drive, you're not allowed to drive by yourself. You must take passengers with you. Also, there are lots of rules for drivers
Uber, Lyft.
that are so overwhelming to the point that holding a license isn't worth the hassle.
Wow, that's
folks.
So that just shows you that as a human race we have a lot of things.
A lot of work to do.
I see why people like America so much, because the freedoms, and we still got little things we gotta work on ourselves. But I just don't understand all these bans, and most of the time these bans are always on the religious things or stuff that separates people.
Or something that one person believes and they feel like it should be like that for everybody else.
Like we was watching.
I really don't understand.
I don't understand. We was watching Dragon Ball Super. And
yes, we were.
And we'll talk about that in Couples React 2.0 about the new episode, and we go, you know what I'm saying. So, but it was just like one of the evil characters was saying how the human race never changes, and they just get
they don't learn from their mistakes and stuff like that. They just repeat the cycle of like trying to take things by force, trying to force things upon other people. And we saw some truth in that. It's like, that's true.
It's true. Even now we still warring over stupid stuff. Just because somebody's ideology is different from yours, you want to or blow them up or something like that. It's just why life is a precious thing. I just don't understand.
I don't understand
why can't the human race just become just peaceful? I never understood that.
But now I know that I can't go to China.
Yeah, now we know Jasmine can't go to China, so I'm sorry, Jasmine. I'm going to be going by myself solo dolo when we go to China. Or you're going to have to change your name momentarily.
No, I'm not.
Hazy me in or something like that. You got to do something, Jazz.
I'm not changing.
Okay, well, they're
I'm gonna be a rebel. They're gonna find me.
They're gonna find you, put you in jail, and then
chase me down.
Yeah, but anyway, guys,
catch me.
Anyway, guys, please comment what you think.
Don't forget to like,
subscribe,
share.
It's just more, alright, guys. Do